Do you really think eating healthy is expensive? You're not alone, but today I'm breaking down the cheapest high protein foods, the best budget friendly carbs, and pro hacks to save money while still hitting your fitness goals. If you want to build muscle, lose fat, or just eat better without going broke, then this video is for you. So like this video if your grocery bill's outfitting your bench press, and hit subscribe because we drop fitness hacks like this every single week. So section 1, the cheapest high protein foods. Most people think you need expensive steaks and salmon for your protein, but you don't. Okay, here's a breakdown of the cheapest protein sources per 40 grams of protein. The top 5 cheapest protein sources per 40 grams of protein, and the best budget-friendly options is lentil. That's 66 cents. It's the cheapest option, but also includes extra carbs. Skim milk is 81 cents. Liquid protein, good for bulking. Chicken breast is $1.07. Best cost to calorie ratio. Black beans is $1.34. Great for plant-based diets. Canned salmon is $1.48. Omega-3 boost, great for brain and heart health. Now, lentil and beans is cheap protein, but also higher in carbs. Another thing to consider is a whey protein concentrate is around $1.50 a scoop and one of the best cost-effective protein sources. Chicken breast and canned salmon are also the best bang for your buck in terms of lean proteins. Now we're gonna go into section 2, which is the cheapest options for carbs. Carbs are fuel for your performance, but don't fall for overpriced clean carbs like quinoa or super fancy bread. It's not necessary. Stick to high volume, low cost carbs that actually keep you full. So the top 5 cheapest carbs per 100 grams and some of the best budget friendly options is white rice. That's like 25 cents and it's the cheapest and it's one of the best for meal prep. The second one is brown rice. It's like 2 cents more. It's similar to white, just slightly more fiber. Okay. Then we go into oats. It's about 50 cents. It's great for breakfast. It's also high in fiber. The next one would be bananas, not frozen. Those are about 62 cents. They're portable, they're cheap, and they're full of micronutrients. The next one would be potatoes, also not frozen, 62 cents. High in volume, very filling, very awesome. So rice and oats are like the easiest to meal prep and cheapest in bulk. Potatoes and bananas are best for filling you up and keeping hunger low, like satiating. And lentils, again, are the best carb plus protein combo for plant-based eaters. Now, section 3, pro money saving hacks. You are probably throwing away $100 a week by ignoring these 3 hacks that we're about to get in. So if you're serious about eating healthy on a budget, here are ways you could save even more money. So the first hack, buy in bulk, okay? Big bags of rice, oats, chicken, beans are lower cost per meal. Another pro tip would be frozen meat and frozen vegetables last longer and typically cost less, right? The second one would be to choose frozen over fresh. So frozen vegetables are the same nutrition density. They're just cheaper and they probably will last longer so you don't waste it. Then frozen meat, you could also bulk buy and that's huge savings over time. The third tip would be to cook at home and meal prep. Obviously, eating out destroys your budget. Batch cook meals to save time and money every week. You will literally save $100 a week just by doing that. So now you literally have 0 excuses. Healthy eating doesn't need to be expensive. It just needs to be planned. Eating healthy on a budget is 100% possible when you focus on cheap proteins, budget-friendly carbs, and smart grocery shopping. So let me break it down even simpler. Here's what a full day of high protein budget actually look like. Real food, full protein, 0 fluff. A breakfast would be oats and banana. Lunch would be chicken, rice, frozen veg. A snack would be 2 eggs and skim milk. Dinner, canned salmon, potatoes, and veggies. All of this is literally under $8 for the entire day. And that's cheaper than Chipotle. And it fuels real results. But food's just one step of the equation. If you want to actually lose weight, not just save money, you need a plan that fits your life and your lifestyle. So if you've tried to lose weight and always end up quitting, if your schedule's chaotic, maybe you've got ADHD, maybe you have low energy, or just feel overwhelmed every time you try to start again, I built something just for you. First link below to download my free fat loss blueprint. This is the exact system I used to drop 150 pounds and help over 400 people do the exact same thing. There's no gimmicks, there's no BS, there's no meal plans from a 22-year-old influencer who doesn't know what they're talking about, just the structure that you've been missing. And if you're feeling fired up, you like that resource, you can book a 10-minute call with me. It's 100% free. We're basically just gonna go over your biggest bottleneck. I'll show you how to fix it, and if it makes sense, we'll work together. Either way, you'll leave with clarity. There's no stress. The link's in the description. Basically, just choose a path, download the plan, book the call, or both. But please don't get to the end of the video seeing me say this right now and just choose to stay stuck. And for whatever reason you don't want to do that, you want to keep binge watching and scrolling and doom scrolling, then YouTube thinks you're gonna really like this video on the screen right now, so I'll see you inside of there.